You know who you are.
It's true.
You ain't talking about me. He ain't talking about me.
High five.
He ain't talking about me.
I can't. No, I can't. It's not even in sync.
Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it.
Alright then.
Yeah.
So,
Where do we begin?
what's going on?
What is going on?
Okay, now. So, we have.
Okay, let's begin by saying that we are now, as you must have gathered, we are now neglecting the whole Trillery slash
Oh, that old thing.
slash NoLay thing. We realised that it wasn't worth us discussing. Couple people gave us the heads up about it not being worth watching.
It's like where we said that she'd stepped up a level from
She
Hotspot
brought that all the
for
way right
RIP
back down.
Auntie NoLay. She just went right back down, and
Dead
it was
blood.
dead. So
Dead and deady blood, because that was a bit mad.
NoLay with the
Was it?
one-punch knockout blood.
Yeah, I think that's all we can really say about that. Still, it's just dead, ain't it? Dead.
One-punch knockout.
But it's okay, because we've got us a bit of chip,
Yes.
which I'm actually looking forward to this.
He
Because
saved the day because
you get me.
nothing was going in my opinion, really,
Not
after
a damn
that.
thing.
And yeah, Chip came through with the Daily Duppy.
Was it his birthday or some shit?
Oh yeah!
Is that what's cracking here?
Happy birthday to Chip,
It's
bro.
true.
Big 30.
Yes, man.
So yeah, he dropped this on his B-day. This
Is it
is the day
6
as well.
minutes 34? That's what I like to see.
Hearty
still.
amount of time as well. I
Yeah,
like
man.
it. Alright, cool. Why am I 40 seconds in already? I'm just... Are you ready?
I am still. I think I've been waiting for some sauce. I'm sure Chip will have it in abundance.
Okay.
Fact. Daily Duppy. Yo, like why always me, Kinda feel like Mario Balotelli, but you're just a student, not the prefect, boy. I don't like your attitude, it's smelly. Like how many times have I stood my ground when these MCs chest up like they ready? I raise that bar, don't forget who's sensei. When you want arms, don't forget leg day, grabbing my core, Like I know who's dead, it's not grime. Listen, 2020 I was on my OVO shit, like trust me, October is mine. I hate when these MCs step out of line. Fuck a machine, don't care if you're signed.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. Good start. Good start. I don't want things to go over my head. So I'm hearing October is mine. Are we thinking because October is basically when he came out of the woodworks and sent for Storms?
That's what I'm thinking, yes.
And it kind of got everyone's attention for the month of October. Okay. See that. October's very own OVO.
I know who's dead, it's not grime. Listen, 2020 I was on my OVO shit, like trust me, October is mine. I hate when these MCs step out of line. Fuck a machine, don't care if you're signed. To anyone saying they're the kings of anything, trust that's you lot's kings, not mine. Happy birthday, me. My birthday.
That's you lot's king,
I
not
like
mine.
that, you know.
Yes.
I can work with that energy, most definitely.
Yes. We've been saying
Yes, man.
that's you lot's king, not mine.
Yes,
Shit
man.
like trust me, October is mine. I hate when these MCs step out of line. Fuck a machine, don't care if you're signed. To anyone saying they're the kings of anything, trust that's you lot's kings, not mine. Happy birthday, me. My B-day, you'll get birthday beats. Can't lie, I don't really like MCs. Catch 22, can't like MCing. Like, listen, I'm a big man, but I'm not. Yeah. Can't spit that one there anymore. Man, wish that I weren't here anymore, but I'm still hairline still at the front of my head. They sitting in my
Man. Because some people's hairline is missing.
Yeah. Way back, yes.
If I was a guy, my hairline would be like his. You get me?
How do you know, though?
I'm just saying.
You don't know. You don't know.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Bro.
Anything else is not an option.
I feel like for guys, yeah, from 25 afterwards, it's downhill for the hairline. And you're lucky if your shit's still intact by 30.
Yeah.
It's a myth,
It's
really.
a blessing.
When I was younger, I thought hairlines don't go missing till like 40s.
Oh, no.
It's only now that I'm this age that, boy, it's around 25 downhill, innit?
I
from
think
there.
so. But like you said, if you got a strong hairline,
Then
you're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Lucky.
You get me? Nah, that's raw goals, that is. That's
That
hashtag
hairline
goals. Yeah, blood.
Well done, Chippy.
Yes, man.
Good genes and that.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky bastard.
Savior, we know who that is. Every 5 years got pop up and stop man captain. 50 years straight snapping. Crime squad, one chess club, fake friend checkmate. Them man cannot outthink me. Hate when I got a killer MC in front of everyone. It makes half the scene move kinky. Acting like they
Do you think there's any specific people that crossed his mind when he said this, or just general?
It's got pop up and stop man captain. 50 years straight snapping. Crime squad, one chess club, fake friend checkmate. Them man cannot outthink me. Hate when I got a killer MC in front of everyone. It makes half the scene move kinky. Acting like they can't see me. I know they hear me. Ain't gotta be a bad man for man to fear me. They ask what I do for a living. Well, touch mic and get leery. I could daily duppy daily. Fuck you, penny. Fuck you, cause you crazy. Load it, lock it, off the safety, launch the rocket. That's my son, but not my baby. Start of all these spitters a skunk. Them man couldn't even spin me drunk. Trying to get high like Bob, not high like Snoop. So I'm smoking cess for lunch. Can't have pagans, nobody sleep. Trust me, moving house is not cheap. Me, I get money off lines, not money off a line. So of course I'll be touching the beat. You get touched, I mean. Hey boy, you see it? Favorite acronym, cream. Them boy, that's a can't fool me. Foolery. Spin an MC out his jewellery. Don't know why they think they want to pass into this.
I like the flow.
I want to go back to the acronym of cream. Was that
What cash rules?
I didn't want to let that go in case it meant something.
Alright, let's go back.
This is not cheap. Me, I get money off lines, not money off a line. So of course I'll be touching the beat. You get touched, I mean. Hey boy, you see it? Favorite acronym, cream. Them boy, that's a can't fool me.
Yeah, favourite acronym, cream. Cash rules everything around me.
I see that.
And obviously, CM is cash motto. Okay.
Okay.
Foolery, spin an MC out his jewellery. Don't know why they think they want to clash until it's time to clash. This shit is not new to me. Fuck getting back to the way things were. Can't take man for it used to be. Can't love when they tag me in petrol station. Bits or petrol station. Pitch you'll pay me, I'll make your petrol station lit. Get Shelly out of petrol station. Chip governor off the petrol station.
That's what you're saying, blood. You would have been tagging him in petrol station pics. I'm sorry, but you put Shell on the map.
He did. It's like there's no going back now. There is no going back.
You put Shell on the map. But that does not mean everybody shells. So if you go into Shell, do your little selfie and tag Chip. But please don't bar down. No.
Ting better stay out my way. This phase I'm in, no mercy. I'll piss on the grave you're in. Believe that? Yo, late nights bored in lockdown, reading my YouTube comments and checking reaction vids. Plus 2 podcast. I know everybody know that I got buzz.
What you say, Chip? Checking reaction vids.
You know, we did wonder. I was thinking to myself, has he got time for shit like that? He must can't. But then everybody's got time for certain things, certain time.
And lockdown.
Mad
If
thing.
never before, lockdown gives you the time to be checking out reaction vids,
I hear
to be fair.
that stuff. Mad thing.
I'm glad he put it in there, though.
It's true.
In no mercy, I'll piss on the grave you're in. Believe that? Yo, late nights bored in lockdown, reading my YouTube comments and checking reaction vids. Plus 2 podcast. I know everybody know that I got buzz. But some people's opinions seem so biased. Gotta get to the bottom of the reasons. Probably got a cousin or sister, ex-gal or baby mama might have been beaten. I jumped in it at
I wasn't expecting that last line stuff.
But though,
Mad thing.
yo, he's doing it again. He's doing that thing again.
Everything that we've spoken about.
He's doing it again.
He's doing it again, man. Hashtag mind reader.
Hashtag mind reader.
Mutual energies. Hashtag knows
Hashtag synergy.
That stuff.
You know, he is talking about how he's looking at people's comments about the beef. and seeing that people are Team Stormzy or whatever, and he's saying that he thinks that certain opinions seem kind of biased. But I've been thinking this. Whenever we watch something and it's talking about the Chip Stormzy beef, certain men are like,
yeah, I'm a South man, so Stormzy all day.
I don't want to hear you're a South man, so Stormzy. God.
It's a dickhead too. That's all I can say about that. Because when people...
No one businesses where you're from. Who's winning the beef? Who is lyrically going
I just can't entertain when people start their argument with "I'm from this area."
Yeah.
Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
It's nothing to do with what I asked you.
That part.
People's opinions seem so biased, gotta get to the bottom of the reasons. Probably got a cousin or sister, ex-gal or baby mama might have been beaten. I jumped in it as leader driver, looked back and saw me turn around and just turn the radio off. It was a pagan playing. Told him I ain't in my feelings, play it. Never been a bum, but I'm cheeky, man. Don't want this graffiti.
It was a pagan playing. Hey, told him I ain't in my feelings, play it. Yes,
man.
It's
always light work.
Loving it. I ain't in my feelings, play it.
I respect it still.
Big man things.
Yes, man.
Been beaten. I jumped in it as leader driver, looked back and saw me turn around and just turn the radio off. It was a pagan playing. Told him I ain't in my feelings, play it. Never been a bum, but I'm cheeky, man. Don't want this graffiti. It's art when I'm spraying. 15 years in this thing, got the thick as a skin. Give a fuck what people are saying. Yeah, you better celebrate that. Chip turn 30, celebrate that. Every day be day with a K cap. Yo. Yeah. Real to my tape. Love.
Okay. 2 tracks, yeah?
Mad thing.
Hence the length of the video. Not
Yo.
complaining.
Fuck, I'm turning 30 and it's making me sick, G. Just thinking why I haven't got a wife and a picnic. This penthouse is nice, but need a house in the sticks, B. Literally, they never told me that this rap thing will come with pain. It's hard being famous when your brother's ain't. What would life be like in another lane? You see a rap scene, me I see the Hunger Games. It's raining for weed until my stomach aches. Like fuck a city girl when the city's wild. Just pedal back and trying to find my inner child. Gangster rap popping, still ain't no tight beat I can't slot in. Got wavy and cool, still in style. A rock and a hard place, are you in between it? You see there's good verse, evil and the in-betweeners. How many times can Chippy tell you we don't trap? The same amount of times these rappers tell you they so crack. I'm back in my own bag, I'm plugging my own jack. And I'll...
I like that.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull that last line up.
My inner child, gangster rap popping, still ain't no tight beat I can't slot in. Got wavy and cool, still in style. A rock and a hard place, are you in between it? You see there's good verse, evil and the in-betweeners. How many times can Chippy tell you we don't trap? The same amount of times these rappers tell you they so crack. I'm back in my own bag, I'm plugging my own jack. And I'll get my own back, cause I got my own back. You don't believe in karma, well you should because it helps. Anyone who ever robbed me got it worse from someone else. And any gal who done me dirty, life sucks now. If you're good and why'd your baby daddy bust out? I need a God-fearing gal who's gonna pray for my survival. If men are trash, cool, safe, gal are recycled. Sin inside my eyeballs, I need to read the Bible.
Oh, Chip.
Do you feel attacked?
I'm like, recycled. We took it there. Like, we don't all say men are trash.
Yikes.
Rotted.
Yikes.
Okay.
Wow.
Got me speechless. Ross.
If men are trash, cool, safe, gallery cycled. You know who you are.
It's true.
You ain't talking about me. He ain't talking about me.
High five.
He ain't talking about me.
I can't. No, I can't. It's not even in sync.
I need a God-fearing gal who's gonna pray for my survival. If men are trash, cool, safe, gal are recycled. Sin inside my eyeballs, I need to read the Bible. Smoking on this eye-tool, higher than the Eiffel Tower. I run out of bars when the sky falls. And James Bond is black and Kane is resurrected in power. And I ain't even saying that I dropped the blueprint. But if I dropped it today, I left a lot of music. About a penny for my thoughts, I need M's for these bars. Cause this game would be knackered without my 2 pence. And I ain't got no rap songs about who my knife went in. So sorry dog, you might not relate relate when I'm back.
Facts, innit? We said it a couple of episodes back when we reviewed Flowers and Killer MC, that he just has this gift of just making everybody care again in it about the scene.
Yes, man.
So I'm not gonna say that that's a lie.
It's true.
Music, about a penny for my thoughts. I need M's for these bars, cause this game would be knackered without my 2 pence. And I ain't got no rap songs about who my knife went in. So sorry dog, you might not relate when I'm penning, but follow my trail. I teach you how to not go to jail, but get it from cells. Just start when you're younger, it helps. And don't smoke skunk if your brain can't hack it. But I've seen broccoli, tongue and cabbage. I've seen bullies, just turn savage. Sick of getting bullied, so we backs it out and shoves it in your stomach. Now the hood's fearing him, that's how it happens. Repertoire for badness, he left ketchup on your canvas. Trust me, harangues are madness, and all these quotes are elaborate. I've been in the lab with cold sarsaparilla and a mad spliff. 90s babies all came through, but I'm the captain. Killing off my brain cells, I still got a billet, fam. A black's funeral, just crying buckets with skinny man. Being black in England, it's like you're born in debt. Is there more to life than born, paid bills and dead? I feel like Swake, I just haven't got the answers. My deepest thoughts with 2 hands on a casket. Thinking I'm a chief, make me paro till I fucking buy a piece. Trust me, I will go to war for my peace. Don't know why I still look young, I barely even sleep. Forgot it was a beat, they had to blame it on the weed. I got an ounce on me, I smoke MCs, bounce on beats. You're a king in what castle, you get bounced on beat. I got smoke for anybody looking clout from me. As you've seen, dickhead. You wanna check for someone else, son? Sure, I've been there so long and still entering the charts. My own peers don't even wanna tell me well done. Better wish me well done, cause pussy I ain't well done. I don't know why it's called United Kingdom, cause this place ain't united or a kingdom. This place don't embrace kids and immigrants unless they famous. You choose embrace the fake love or die nameless. When I get my Sony masters back, I'm up, trust me. Almost my other masters out, they can't bump me. If I put these all on the wall,
Pull that line up.
wanna tell me well done, better wish me well done, cause pussy I ain't well done. I don't know why it's called United Kingdom, cause this place ain't united or a kingdom. This place don't embrace kids and immigrants unless they famous. You choose embrace the fate, love or die nameless. When I get my Sony masters back, I'm up, trust me. Almost my other masters out, they can't bump me. If
I remember he went through a lot of f***ery with Sony.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that they still have shit that belongs to him. Would we say that's fair to guess?
That what, sorry?
I'm wondering if they still have shit that belongs to him.
Sony.
Yeah.
They do. So that's why he's saying he's going to get his masters back from Sony, but he owns most of his other his other masters, so they can't bump him. As in, they can't do him dirty for that. Okay. Sick, though. Owning your masters. Not many artists do because they get into shit deals. But it's very important, and a lot of artists are fighting for theirs back. Like even Kanye, I think at some point was fighting for his.
Bullshit, man.
these all on the wall, it would look lovely, but I keep my plaques on the floor cause I'm still hungry. Starving, Marvin, barring. I was fully here since then, boy, there wasn't half in. It's all fun and games until my pen gets to clarting. But I was born in marriage, but trust I'm still a bastard with it. Nasty lyrics, this is confidence, not narcissism. Rasta rhythm, run it like a zoo from start to finish. Like what you mad about, dog? Guess you mad about bars, can't mad about bars.
I feel like Chip, is done enough this year, just in October alone, to not have to put too much effort into a.
It's just a
Daily
calm
Duppy.
one.
Hands
He's
in
gotten his
pockets.
message out loud and clear.
Said what he needed to say.
And done.
Done.
You get me?
That was hard though.
I feel like he's always light work. He addressed certain things that needed to be addressed.
Chip can't really surprise us anymore.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We know what we know. Big 30 now. Like he says, he's been in this game for 15 years.
That's mad.
Consistently barring his head off. So when it comes to a Daily Duppy, there's not much he can do that's gonna shock us. Because we know what level he's working at.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the beefs with people that shock us more, because obviously that's Ascend, and Ascend is a bit different. It's very specific to whoever he's sending for.
Yeah.
So
I think that's where the extra excitement comes into play.
Yep.
Because it's like what the Ross are you gonna come out with
Yeah.
today?
And what the Ross is your enemy going to come back with? Because really, you know, like that.
How do you feel about the fact that Stormzy just had no intention of responding?
Well, since the beef, we've seen him on two things. We've seen him drop the Watch Dogs promotion thing, Rainfall, which was an old song but a new video.
Dead.
And we already know that we weren't really appreciating that because the timing was all off. And then since then, he's dropped a song with Lowski.
Has he?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's a vibe, but part of me is like, I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
I know it sounds really bad,
But I hear that.
but I can't help but listen to it and think, what are you doing in the studio with him when you got shit to do?
And he's never gonna do.
And the thing is
that
like,
needs to be
he
done.
ain't got shit to do because we don't want to hear from you where Chip's concerned even now.
It's true.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know what
done.
I'm trying to say here. I'm not saying hang up your whole music career because I'm not saying that, but
I don't know what to say at this point, to be honest.
I think he just.
it's
I don't
just
know.
a dead tune.
I don't know what I feel about Storms at the moment.
I think the ignorance in me definitely don't want to listen to nothing of his anytime soon. Yeah. Even the Lowski thing, I'm like, it's probably something I can do without.
It's just alright. But again, it's more commercial shit, really.
And that's what will vex me. That will vex me more than anything else. Because I know, obviously, we're done thinking that he's ever going to react.
Respond,
so
yeah,
that's
we know
not
that's
an
not
issue.
happening.
That's cool. We're over that now. But what I'm not over is you trying to come out with shit that's not it. I just don't want to hear nothing.
I don't know what he could come out with now that's going to pique the interests of all of those people who were waiting for a response but didn't get one.
I don't think there's anything that he can do at this point, because I feel like in order for someone to really be interested, no, let me be specific. So you just said for the people who were waiting, it's going to take a lot for you to get their interest. My interest.
Our
back.
interest.
You get me?
You are the there, we are the there. Their interest, our interest. It's going to take a lot.
There's hearing that his tune is kind of commercial with Lowski, I'm like, that's something again that I can do without. Like, I feel like you would have to be with one bag of bad man.
No, but
Everybody
even still,
spitting bars and that. I know you're still not going to be impressed because you know that I ain't going to be impressed. But I feel like that's the only thing that you could do to get people even a little piece out of their caves right now. I just think anything that you do
mad?
for me right now is dead.
You know what's mad? When Chip was sending for Tiny Temper, at the time I was thinking, why are you sending for this pop star, please? Like, allow him, and he clearly doesn't want smoke, and he clearly didn't, because he didn't come back with nothing.
Yeah.
If anything, other people stepped into the beef and started fighting on his behalf more so, and then I think Tiny appeared in some videos of the person who was beefing with Chip, so it was all a bit long. He didn't say nothing really. Tiny couldn't really come back with anything, and Stormzy's moving like Tiny Blood.
Yeah.
Stormzy's moving like a pop star who really can't battle in this arena, or like a pop star who really doesn't want to smoke, which is just weird because we know we can clash people. We know we can send back. He sent back for Wiley, but
maybe it's
moving
a
like a
legal
pop
thing
star.
for True.
Nah, I don't know anymore, and I've stopped caring.
Yeah.
It's just done, innit?
It's done. I don't ever want to be positive when I think about this geezer, you know. I don't have a positive thing to say, and I don't give a fuck. It's just dead, isn't it?
Speaking of beef, where do you think the NoLay Trillery beef is going to go now that it was 3 tracks versus 1 NoLay track and NoLay destroyed her?
Yeah.
Where do you think this is going to go? Do you think that this is going to... What do you think is going to happen with Trillery's career? Is she bigger now because of this, or is she even further behind now because of this?
That's a sick question, because I am thinking, in my opinion, I feel like it will be the biased followers of her that will stick with her. I'm going to go as far as to say that I'll be surprised if her following has gone up or if it's gone up substantially. I will be really surprised. If it went down, would I be? I'd still be surprised if it went down.
If it's just static.
Yeah.
The people that were rocking with her before will rock
Probably
with her
still popping in her followers.
But she's probably not gained anymore.
Yeah. Because like I said, the people that are following her obviously like her and it.
Yeah.
So they're probably just looking, thinking, oh, this is an L for you. But it's cool because we like your music.
Because we like you anyway.
You get me? If she gets anything more out of that back and forth.
If anything, what she's got from this is that thousands more people who didn't know who the raw she was
That's a
knows
very
who
good
she
point.
is now.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
Yeah, be it good or bad.
They know who she is. What was mad to me though is that so many people didn't know who NoLay was.
Yeah.
But
That's
now
a bit
know who
mad.
NoLay is.
That's a bit.
But that's mad to me.
I say it's mad, but then I grew up on Channel U. Maybe not
So did
everybody
I.
was in the Channel U stuff.
They weren't. There's a lot of kids, especially. I say kids. There's a lot of young adults that weren't around for it, and it had already turned into AKA and then locked off by the time that they were listening to music and that. So I get if you're not from that era. If you're a millennial in this scene, you'll know who NoLay is. But if you're like Gen Z, the ones that came after, then maybe you don't you might get a little lost in. And a lot of people were like, oh. I can't remember what I was seeing, but it was just like they would at their friend and be like, thanks for showing me who NoLay is. She's hard. And I'm like, this is all mad to me. Showing my age, if anything. That's
I hear that.
Just made me feel hella old.
I really do hear that. Because that's how I respond with the youngest coming up now. I'm like, who's this?
Oh, like
I'm
certain
lost blood, making me feel old, you get me?